Your pain is not a punishment, it is a guide. Every moment of discomfort, every heartache, and every struggle you face is leading you to something greater than you can imagine. It may not always be easy to understand in the heat of the moment, but each painful experience is shaping you for something bigger, something more meaningful. Your pain is not there to break you, it is there to build you. It is the map that leads to your greatest purpose. When you experience pain, it can feel overwhelming, as if the world is closing in around you. It is natural to question why things are happening, to wonder why you have to endure such hardship. But consider this: what if your pain is exactly what you need to grow? What if the very thing that feels like it is tearing you apart is the force that is actually making you stronger, more resilient, and more connected to your true self? There is no success without struggle. There is no greatness without pain. Every person who has ever achieved something significant has faced adversity. They didn't reach their potential by avoiding hardship, they grew through it. They learned through it. And they became who they were meant to be because of it. Think of all the great leaders, the innovators, the artists, and the visionaries. They all have one thing in common: they experienced pain. They felt the weight of life's challenges, but instead of being crushed by them, they used those experiences as fuel for their growth. You may not realize it in the moment, but pain is a teacher. It teaches you patience, resilience, and perseverance. It teaches you to look deeper within yourself to discover what truly matters. It forces you to dig deep, to find the strength and the courage you didn't know you had. Every time you face a painful situation, you are given an opportunity to learn something about yourself, to push through barriers, and to emerge stronger than you were before. It is in these moments that your character is forged. Think about the times in your life when you have faced challenges and yet somehow made it through. Perhaps it was a difficult personal loss, a career setback, or an emotional struggle. At the time, it may have seemed impossible to move forward. But now, looking back, you can see how those experiences shaped you. You can see how those moments of pain turned into moments of growth. You are stronger because of what you went through, more compassionate, and more determined to pursue your dreams. The key is to see pain not as an obstacle, but as a stepping stone. When you start to view pain as a tool for your development, everything changes. Instead of shrinking away from hardship, you will begin to embrace it. You will understand that the discomfort you feel is temporary, but the strength you gain from facing it head-on will last a lifetime. Your pain is giving you the opportunity to become someone better, someone more capable of achieving your greatest purpose. Pain also teaches you to appreciate the good times. Without experiencing struggle, you would never truly understand the value of peace, joy, and success. The contrast between light and dark, joy and sorrow, success and failure is what makes each moment in life more meaningful. When you are in pain, it can be easy to forget the bigger picture. But remember, it is through these times of discomfort that you learn to treasure the moments when life is flowing smoothly. There is also a deeper purpose to pain, one that connects you to others. When you face your own struggles, you become more empathetic, more understanding of the pain that others go through. Your experiences make you more human. They allow you to relate to those who are suffering and to offer support, compassion, and encouragement. Your pain becomes a bridge between you and others, helping you to connect on a deeper level. It is in your vulnerability that you are able to touch the lives of those around you and inspire them to push through their own hardships. You may feel like you are walking through a storm, unsure of where the path is leading. But trust that every step you take is moving you closer to your purpose. Every time you face difficulty, you are being prepared for something greater. Your pain is refining you, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. It is the fire that forges your spirit and strengthens your resolve. When you are in the midst of struggle, it's easy to forget that the pain you are experiencing is temporary. It feels like it will never end. But the truth is, no matter how intense your pain feels right now, it will eventually pass. And when it does, you will be different. You will have grown. You will have become the person you need to be in order to fulfill your purpose in life. Remember that life is not about avoiding pain. It's about learning how to navigate through it. It's about understanding that every challenge, every difficulty is an opportunity for growth. Pain is not a sign that you are weak or that you are failing. It is a sign that you are moving forward. It is a sign that you are becoming the person you are destined to be. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by the weight of your pain, take a step back and try to see it for what it truly is, the map to your greatest purpose. The path may not always be easy, and it may not always be clear, but trust that your pain is leading you to something wonderful. It is making you stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the amazing things that await you. You are not defined by your pain, but by how you rise from it. Every time you overcome adversity, you become more capable of achieving your dreams. Your pain is not in vain. It is the foundation upon which your greatest purpose will be built. Embrace it, learn from it, and know that it is guiding you towards something greater than you can imagine. Your greatest purpose is waiting for you on the other side of your pain. Keep moving forward and trust that the journey is worth it. Your pain is not just a challenge, it is a gift. Every difficult moment, every setback, and every struggle has a purpose. It is part of a greater plan, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. When you are facing hardship, it's easy to feel lost. You may wonder why this is happening to you, or question your strength to endure. But what if I told you that your pain is not there to break you? What if I told you it's the very thing that is pushing you toward your highest potential? Pain in all its forms is a teacher. It shows you the limits of your endurance and challenges you to go beyond them. It forces you to confront the things you'd rather avoid, to face your fears, and to overcome your doubts. But through this, you become stronger. You learn what you are truly made of. You discover parts of yourself you never knew existed. Your pain is shaping you, helping you grow into the person who is capable of achieving your greatest purpose. Imagine for a moment that every hardship you face is a puzzle piece, and that piece is part of a much bigger picture. You might not be able to see the full picture now, but trust that it is there, just out of sight. The pain you are experiencing is a necessary part of the journey, even if it's hard to understand in the moment. It may feel unbearable now, but one day you will look back and see how it all fit together. You will realize that every step, no matter how painful, led you exactly where you needed to be. When we face pain, we often focus only on the immediate discomfort, but that narrow perspective prevents us from seeing the bigger picture. Pain is not meant to be permanent, it is a passage. It's a process that helps refine you, not to destroy you. I think of a piece of coal that, under extreme pressure, turns into a diamond. That pressure, that pain, brings out the beauty hidden deep inside. You too are being refined in the same way. With every challenge you face, you are becoming a stronger, more capable version of yourself. It is in the hardest moments that you discover the depths of your resilience. You might not feel strong in those moments, but you are. The fact that you are still standing, still moving forward, means you have found strength you didn't know you had. You have the power to overcome. Every time you face pain, you learn more about your own capacity for growth and endurance. You begin to realize that you are not defined by the pain you go through, but by how you rise from it. Pain has a way of forcing you to reflect on what truly matters. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to take things for granted. But when life challenges you, when you face loss, disappointment, or frustration, your priorities shift. You become clearer about your values, your goals, and your purpose. Pain strips away the distractions and helps you see what is truly important. It helps you understand what you want to fight for, what you want to strive for, and what you are willing to sacrifice for. In this way, pain also connects you with others. You are not alone in your suffering. Every person on this earth has faced pain in some form. And when you share your story, you show others that they are not alone either. Pain makes us human. It creates empathy, compassion, and understanding. Through your pain, you have the ability to reach out to others, to offer comfort and encouragement. What you go through can be a source of strength for someone else. Your pain can become a bridge, linking you to others and creating a deeper connection that goes beyond words. Your pain also has the power to fuel your passion. When you are hurt, when you are broken, You may think that your dreams and aspirations are out of reach, but in truth, pain can become the very thing that drives you forward. It can ignite a fire within you to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your circumstances. It can push you to pursue your goals with greater determination, to rise above the obstacles in your path, and to show the world that nothing can stop you. As you move through the difficult times, remember that pain is temporary. The storm may seem unending, but it will pass. The rain will stop, the clouds will clear, and the sun will shine again. You might not know when that will happen, but it will. And when it does, you will look back on your journey with a sense of pride. You will see how far you have come, how much you have grown, and how your pain has led you to a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are capable of. Every time you face a challenge, you are becoming more equipped for the next stage of your journey. The lessons you learn today will be the foundation for tomorrow's success. Your pain is not wasted. It is shaping you into someone who is ready for the life that awaits you. It is making you into the person who is capable of fulfilling your purpose. You may not always understand why you're going through what you're going through. You may feel frustrated, angry, or defeated, but know that this is part of the process. The pain you are feeling is not a punishment, it is a tool. It is guiding you towards something greater, something more meaningful. You are being shaped and refined into a person who is capable of achieving your greatest purpose. And when you reach that place, when you finally step into your purpose, you will look back at your pain and see it for what it truly is, a gift. It is the map that guided you to where you are today. It is the force that helped you grow, that helped you rise, and that ultimately led you to the life you were always meant to live. So, embrace your pain. See it as the teacher it is. Trust that it is guiding you towards your highest potential. Know that you are becoming the person you need to be to fulfill your greatest purpose. And no matter how difficult the journey may seem, trust that every step is worth it. Your pain is the map, and it is leading you to something beautiful. Life is not about avoiding pain. It's about understanding that pain is part of the journey. Pain is not the end. It is a signal, a guide that leads you towards your greatest purpose. When you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, it may seem like you are being defeated. But in truth, every painful experience is pushing you towards something greater, something beyond what you can see right now. Your pain is not your enemy, it is the map to your greatest purpose. Pain has the power to transform. It has the ability to shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Think about the hardest moments in your life. Think about the times when you felt like giving up. Yet you didn't. You kept moving forward. In those moments, you were becoming. Pain doesn't destroy us, it refines us. It breaks us down to rebuild us stronger and more focused. Every time you feel pain, know that you are being prepared for something greater. Pain doesn't always look like what we expect. Sometimes it's the ache of a broken heart or the exhaustion from pushing yourself too hard. Sometimes it's the frustration of not seeing results when you're working toward your dreams. But no matter what form it takes, pain is never meaningless. Every moment of discomfort has a purpose. It's leading you to a place you need to be, a place where you will find your greatest purpose. What if I told you that your greatest purpose could not be achieved without pain? That the very things you are struggling with right now are preparing you for the life you've always dreamed of. When you're in the middle of hardship, it's hard to see beyond the moment. It's hard to imagine that this pain could ever lead to anything good, but trust me, it does. Pain is the teacher you didn't ask for, but the one you need. It helps you grow in ways you can't foresee. It opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. The truth is, the road to success is rarely smooth. Everyone who has ever achieved something significant has faced pain. It is a universal experience. But pain doesn't define them, it strengthens them. It's how they learned to keep going when everything seemed impossible. It's how they learned to turn adversity into opportunity. Every step they took through their struggles was a step toward their purpose. And the same is true for you. Sometimes pain reveals who you truly are. It strips away the distractions, the false beliefs, and the fear that hold you back. When you are in pain, you are forced to confront your limits, to examine what is important, and to discover what truly matters. It helps you understand your values, your passions, and your purpose. When life gets tough, it becomes clear what you want to fight for, what you want to keep pursuing, and what you want to leave behind. Pain helps you clarify your purpose by showing you what's worth the struggle. During the hardest moments, it can feel like you are lost, like you are wandering without a map. But in reality, your pain is the map. It's leading you toward the person you are meant to become. You may not be able to see the full picture right now, but trust that every step, every struggle is part of the process. You are moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. Each painful experience, each challenge you face, is taking you closer to the life you were meant to live. Think about the challenges you faced in your life. Some of them may have been heartbreaking, overwhelming, and discouraging. Yet here you are, still standing. You have overcome every obstacle that life has thrown your way. And each time you've risen from the ashes, you become stronger. Pain hasn't destroyed you, it has built you. It has shaped you into someone capable of achieving greatness. It has taught you lessons that no success ever could. When you're in pain, it's easy to think that it's all for nothing, but nothing is wasted. Every ounce of pain, every tear, every moment of frustration is part of a bigger picture. It's part of your story. The challenges you face today are preparing you for the success you will find tomorrow. Your pain is not random. It is purposeful. It is guiding you, shaping you, and helping you grow into the person who is capable of fulfilling your greatest purpose. Pain also teaches you perseverance. It teaches you how to keep going, even when the road seems long and difficult. It teaches you that success isn't always instant. It requires effort, patience, and the willingness to keep moving forward, no matter how many times you fall. Each time you get back up, you are one step closer to achieving your goals. Each time you push through the pain, you become more resilient, more determined, and more focused on your purpose. What you are experiencing right now may feel impossible, but know that this moment is temporary. The pain you're feeling will not last forever. In time, it will fade. And when it does, you will look back and see how it helped you grow. You will see how it brought you closer to your purpose. Your pain, no matter how overwhelming it seems now, is leading you to where you need to be. If you look closely, you will begin to see how every challenge you face is part of the plan. It is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Pain is not the end. It is a passage. It's the process that leads to greatness. It is how you grow, how you learn, and how you evolve into the person capable of fulfilling your highest potential. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember this: your pain is the map to your greatest purpose. It is not a barrier. It is the path forward. Every moment of discomfort is leading you towards something better, something bigger. The pain you feel is part of the process that will shape you into the person who is ready for all the success, joy, and fulfillment that lies ahead. Your purpose is waiting for you just on the other side of this pain. Keep going. Trust that this is all part of your journey. You are closer than you think. The struggle you are going through is preparing you for greatness. And when you reach the other side, you will see that everything you went through, every painful step, was worth it. You will realize that your pain was the very thing that led you to your greatest purpose. Keep moving forward. Your purpose is waiting for you.